I thought I heard it all. On 60 Minutes a couple of weeks ago, he said they asked him about deportations of the 11 million illegals. Here's Trump. We're rounding them up in a very humane way. In a very nice way. And they're going to be happy because they want to be legal. A nice way. Arousement, s'il vous plaît.
But then when you look at the Democrats, I call you Trump. you see who's up against this guy, this unbelievably useless, terrible candidate of Hillary Clinton, who has shown
now, why do you say that?
Had she ever given a speech that you were inspired by? Does she have any good retail skills?
You know
Is she able to come across on TV?
Andrew, I'll tell you something. I always say this. I find her slogan, "Are you ready for Hillary?" to perfectly capsulize how I feel about her. Am I ready for Hillary? Yes. Am I excited? No. It's like getting a shot. Are you ready? Yes, I'm ready for it.
Since she started campaigning, her polls have continued to sink. A large majority of the country don't believe a word she's saying for good reason. This week, her cynicism reached like an almost perfect Clinton level.
But maybe that's not her fault. Maybe it's the press who has it out for her, including the liberal press, by the way.
Oh, poor Hillary. She can't handle the press?
Well, it's not that she can't handle it, it's that people can't handle it. People believe what they read if they ever fucking read.
Whoa. Enough. So I'm speaking in my personal capacity. I run a nonpartisan organization, but that's first place. She is the massive front runner. So of course, all everybody does is attack her. And second,
she's a talent-free hack.
She's not talent-free, Andrew. She's not a hack.
What are her talents?
She's incredibly smart.
What has she done in her entire life in Washington?
Oh, come on.
Tell me. Name me one achievement.
Well, first of all, she changed how... You go ahead.
Okay.
Tell me, as Secretary of State even.
As Secretary of State, she actually, for all the Iran deal that you're just talking about, she's the one who put together the entire sanctions coalition. She opened to the Chinese.
The only decision you can really put on her was the disastrous Libya invasion, which repeated every mistake that George W. Bush made, that violated everything that Obama stood for, and has led to disaster.
Okay, it wasn't an invasion, first of all.
I'm sorry, if your country was suddenly attacked by airplanes, you would call it that.
They weren't attacked. First of all, any president would have done the same thing.
No.
There were people on the ground. Do you remember Obama's statement at the time? There were people on the ground who were about to be killed. We came to their aid.
Do you know how many people are being killed right now in Libya because they destroyed stability in that country?
I understand that.
You want to go back to Gaddafi?
Yes, it would be better than what's happening now.
That's not what the Libyans think.
Well,
how do you know? It's chaos.
It is chaos.
It's which you helped foment. There are people dying today because of their good intentions.
Why do you hate her so much? Were you molested by a real estate lady or something? I mean, I just never... No, really, I never understand. I could understand you not wanting Hillary. I don't understand anybody who hates her.
I'm not
She is
hating
a
her.
boring centrist.
I am not hating her.
It just never should rise to the level.
I would hate to see someone you hate.
I don't hate her. I just think she's a mediocrity. And I think if the Democrats are sane and sensible, this is a dangerous time for this country.
Let's talk about...
They need to find someone with ability and talent and leadership, not her.
She is incredibly smart. I've dealt with the smartest people in the entire world at multiple universities. I've never met anybody as smart as she is.
Make the kind of dumb error that she made with the email server. I mean,
you are so in the bubble on this one. Let me ask Joe Biden.
60% of the country don't believe a word she says. Is that a bubble? That's
60% of the country believes Noah's Ark happened. That's true. The exact same number. So don't tell me that means something.
It does mean something. No one gets elected president if no one trusts you or believes a word you say for good reason.
Okay.
Do you really believe she genuinely opposes the specific trade pact? Do you really? The one she argued for, negotiated for, challenged, and this week came out against it?
If you're asking,
for what reason?
If you're asking me,
give a good reason.
If you're asking me if she's a calculating politician, yes. Is that the most desirable thing in the world? No, but I live in the real world. I'd rather have a politician who calculates than one who can't. Quit making me mad.
The question is not whether she can calculate, is whether she's anything but calculation. Whether she has any vision, whether she has any core beliefs, or whether she's been a prison of another bubble called Washington, which tells people just because of their people that they've worked with or the establishment that they're unimpeachable,
Andrew?
they will always be the candidate.
Andrew,
not a fan.
She started her career working for children. She's worked for women at every single step of her career without ever wavering. You cannot find one time that she has not stood up for women, that she's not fought for women, that she's not advanced women's rights. Absolutely never.
When has she actually done that? Advancing
her entire career in the State Department.
She went to China as First Lady and stuck it.
We're talking about...
I'm talking about something important.
Okay, you know what? I get it. You don't like her. Next.